of April the 19th, it began like any other, but it quickly spiraled into a nightmare. At around 8:45 in the morning, Gavin, propelled by delusion, suddenly barged into a neighbour's home, proclaiming himself as Jesus Christ, before commandeering their car keys and speeding off into the day. This is when this footage was captured. It's unsure that Gavin even knew that he was being recorded, but all captured on dashcam footage, Gavin can be seen driving insane. I'm not even sure I can show half of this on here without catching an age restriction, so I'll do my best, but the footage shows Gavin as he raced from his home through the streets of Skegby, Nottinghamshire, his cries of divine identity echoing through the chaos. All on video, he can be heard screaming, let's go, and that he was Jesus, the descendant of God.
Oh, helping me! Oh, keep it going! Cause it's quite Friday, and you know what? Talking with all the coppers! Let's go! They're messaged! I'm Jesus, I'm descendant of God, and you love me!
Next, he can be seen whizzing down the street, shouting, watch me go, watch this, I'm getting stronger by the second.
Watch this! You think I'm strong? Wait until you minimize. Gavin, because ultimately, you'll give an ultimatum. Either listen to Gavin one, alright, you're gonna go to hell. They will disown you, and so will I. Or you won't go out. The life rules, how it's meant to be. Watch this. Watch me go. Watch this now. I'm getting stronger and stronger by the second. Technology. No one can use it that way. Because I invented it. Where do you think it comes from?
This erratic driving culminated in a violent collision with a house on Mansfield Road in Nottingham, narrowly missing the startled homeowner who was outside in the process. Undeterred by the crash and the wreckage, Gavin, consumed by delusion, confronted the homeowner, now demanding their car keys with a chilling ultimatum. He said, do you believe in Jesus? Because I am Jesus, and I will kill you if you don't give me the keys. This homeowner refused to give him anything. This refusal only fueled Gavin's descent into madness, as he hijacked another vehicle who had stopped to help and fled towards Mansfield Woodhouse. The time was now 9:15 a.m, and the police had started getting loads of phone calls about a vehicle that was driving erratically up a road and all over the pedestrian paths. As the police rushed to catch up with him, the ensuing mayhem saw Gavin leave a trail of destruction in his wake. He went on to crash this second stolen car into a set of metal barriers before making his way on foot to a random nearby house in Worcester Avenue. This house had a mother and had 2 young children inside. Gavin made his way around the back of the house and picked up a huge concrete patio slab. He then used this to smash in the back doors, then charged inside this house. In the process of doing this, he cut his hand pretty bad and was bleeding profusely. In a rage, he shouted to the homeowner and threatened her, before smearing crucifixes on the windows using his own blood. Again, he then demanded the mother's car keys, to which she of course refused. Gavin then threatened to kill her children if the keys weren't given over, so of course the keys were handed over. Before leaving, Gavin drew a crucifix on each one of their heads with his blood, before leaving the house and hopping into his third stolen car of the day. Gavin put the car into reverse, and reversed quite deliberately, at some speed, and over a considerable distance, into bystander, 87-year-old Terry Radford, who was just waiting at the bus stop by his home. Terry, who was a retired teacher and a former magistrate, a much-loved member of his community, and a beloved grandfather, was brutally crushed against the bus shelter. Gavin jumped out of the car and began screaming, "I've killed him! I've killed the devil!" After this, Gavin went around multiple nearby houses, knocking on the doors and threatening to kill them, terrifying everyone. There was even reports that Gavin was wielding a machete. In a final act of defiance, Gavin then jumped back into the stolen vehicle before ramming a police car and driving away. An air ambulance arrived at a nearby field within minutes, but sadly, nothing could be done to save Terry's life. He was declared dead right there on the pavement. Soon after making off, the police were actually able to catch Gavin with tasers, where he was quickly apprehended. But by now, the damage was done.
This way is